And a big welcome, folks, to the Peil football charity match, the Cork edition here in St. Colman's Park in Cobh. It is our second time out playing football in aid of a good cause in 2025, and it is fabulous to be playing football here in December. We have the two teams walking out now, and Iran being played by the Ultras band. There's your team lineups on the left hand side to run you through the green team. Some fabulous graphics with thanks to KF Media. Keener Mahoney, Keane Costello, Tyke Fleming, Amber Arkins, Danny Campion, Faye Louise Brennan, and it is Miriam Mullins, Sorry Matt Tattoos, Dara Toomey, Sean Haynes, Zoe Dunn, Amy Catron, Nicole, Rush GK, Ellie O'Brien, Aidan Whelan, Dylan Marr, Daisy Fitness, Jane Finley, and DJ Bicet. A brilliant green team and an orange team to run you through as well. Now, before we get started, we will have a moment of silence. This charity match was in aid of Orla Sheehy. Sadly, in the build-up a few weeks beforehand, we received the horrid news that Orla had unfortunately passed away with her illness. At two and a half years old, Orla was an absolute fighter and was embedded with all the attitudes needed of a football player. We will take a moment in her silence now. All proceeds of the Peil charity match here in Cobh will go to Orla's family, parents Una and Eamon, and her older sister Clodagh. Orla's favourite hobby? To paint Eamon's nails. And we will remember Orla throughout this match. So it is very important, folks, to check out the donation link that is on the live stream, as well as, if you can, get yourself down here to Cobh to the Peil charity match. So we will be kicking off in a couple of moments. Standard football rules, 45 minutes a half. Green team versus oranges. Of course, this wouldn't be possible without our fabulous Peil sponsors. A big thanks to Blog Giveaways, CameraKit.ie, Clodagh Connect, the Commodore Hotel, Hulta Force Group, and of course the KF Media Group, who are providing the pictures here in Cobh. St. Colman's Park, the host of the game today. And Cobh Ramblers being founded in 1922, the only remaining club of the Cork Athletic Union, and of course famously Cobh, the last point of call for the Titanic.
Oh, the modern technology. Are you live streaming that?
So one last photo being taken with the teams, and we are going to get ready to kick off fairly soon. We will have a camera in the middle of the pitch shortly, folks, just working around some technical gremlins, but there will be a picture from the middle of the pitch soon. But you're getting to watch some fabulous football action on a Saturday morning, so not too many complaints, I imagine. A lovely 10 degrees here in Cobh. Very rare in December, to be brutally honest. 67 kilometre per hour wind gust. If it was the Late Late Toy Show, there'd be a joke there, but... And for once, it isn't raining, which is a miracle. But anyways, we will get ready to kick off. It will be the orange team kicking off first, playing from left to right, and the greens playing from right to left. Some last minute preparations for the orange team. A couple of big names on that orange team. A couple of real footballers as well. Well, they play for actual teams as opposed to our content creators. A couple of Cobh locals. Keep an eye on Anya Griffin. playing for Cobh Ramblers. Keep an eye on Heidi Mackett as well, the former Cork City FC player. Referee PJ Ahern in centre park here. And then it is the two O'Sullivans running the line, Lucy and Ellie. As now, third time is the charm, and we are all kicked off here for the Peil Charity Match Cobh edition. Now, ball out of play at the first time of asking. Green teams will look to get the play started. Captained by Tig Fleming, managed by Derry Fleming. Good to have Derry back with us at the Peil Charity Match. Ball heads for the stands once again. Now, long throw in, taken, intercepted by the Orange team, who look to attack forward very early on here. Alex Nolan chasing it down, and the Oranges have an immediate attack, but it is swept away and heads down towards the standing stand and towards the dugout. Throw in taken, finds Michael Deedy, and now that ball is going to be whipped into the area. It's going to go out, however, for a goal kick. In goal for the Greens, goalkeeper Roisin Barry, or as you might better know him, Rush GK. A man who featured over in England, playing in the Baller League UK for N5 FC, played for Rockmount as well, and now of Cobh Ramblers. We expect a good performance from him, but it's a charity football match, so anything can really happen. Sometimes the goalkeepers don't quite perform, so he will still be under the same pressure as he is in the usual football scenario. Green's looking to play it down by the stand side, where the Ultras band are firing away a few tunes. Very FIFA Street vibes, this. And it is taken into the palm of the goalkeeper. Now Orange is looking to attack forward very early on, and there's a chance on here. Goalkeeper sits and waiting, as we can't quite see the ball, but there it is, pops up in the area. Is there going to be a shot taken? Pauses, and it's in the back of the net. 1-0 very early on. No idea who was on the end of it. Looks to be Alex Nolan, I think. And that is a very early goal after just 2 minutes. The Oranges lead 1-0. Shambolic defending from the Greens by all accounts. But it is 1-0 Oranges. Grand. Thank God. Now we're back, kicked off. Last Peil charity match we had was 9-8 to the Greens, so expect a flurry of goals. And as per the last Peil charity match, Nasty has just walked past me late after kickoff holding a spice bag. So, you know, some things never change. Nasty 2K, supposed to be playing on the Oranges. I imagine they'll make a half-time introduction once again. Greens attacking forward now. Looking to try and pop one in. Held on the edge of the area. Beautiful tackle by the Oranges. And they're now going to sweep it down the right-hand flank. Just for those wondering, we will have another camera. Oh! Where's that come from? Edge of the area. Rifle in the top corner. I think it's Brian Gravel who's running away celebrating it. But that is a beautiful goal. 1-1. What I was going to say just before that shot took our breaths away, we will have another camera angle set up in a couple of moments, folks. So do not worry about this slightly shoddy picture. That will be all fixed by the 5th minute of play. Hopefully. Don't hold me to that minute. Now, Oranges once again kicking off 1-1 after 4 minutes. This is by far the quickest start to a Peil charity match we had, and they are all up for this one. Plenty of Red Bull taken on board here in Cobh. Greens now going to try and attack forward again. Greens, of course, who were led by Shamrock Rovers' Richie Towell in the last charity football match. They haven't got their key asset here today and will have to get creative. And that is well intercepted by El Capitano Tig Fleming, who, nutmegs between, still shimmies around and finds his way through. And is there another chance on here? Lovely little dink over. Danny Campion is trailing. Is that Danny Campion? Don't know, I can't quite tell. He hasn't got the M&M haircut still on him. I imagine Danny's chat will be infiltrating ours as well at some point. So a lot of love for Danny Campion and his fans. Big supporters here of Peil, and we all greatly appreciate all the support. Now Green's looking to get through, and referee says no penalty. Absolutely correct decision. No VAR needed for that one. Not Ronaldo, unfortunately. You can't go down in the box like that and expect to get something. Now Michael Deedy, little flick 1-2. Smallest shin guards on the pitch do belong to Michael Deedy. Now, oranges and green battling right at the right-hand side corner. We're almost there on the other angle, folks. Do not worry. You don't need to be adjusting the television set just yet. You ready, folks? You ready? 3, 2. I was trying to get it on cue, but we have the other angle set up anyways. It's just a matter of time for switching on your live stream. I can see it. Now, Alex Nolan plays the ball forward, but that is intercepted. Not enough height on that. And Tyg Fleming with a fresh fade at right back. Lovely ball through from Adam Kelly. Adam Kelly is about as Virgil van Dijk as you're going to get at centre-back in Peil games. Absolutely loves cleaning up the defence. Now, he did concede 9 in the last game, but it was still a decent performance. Now, that's Tyg O'Donovan with ball in hand. Teach with Tyg, as some of you may know, our own television star, recently featuring on Virgin Media's Rebel Education. Amber Arkin's looking to try and get the ball forward, but unfortunately doesn't. And now the Greens will try and create an attack here. Decent chance, stumbles over it, and it's intercepted by Tyg. Now, lovely ball play. Well, no, it's not a lovely ball. It's tragic, to be brutally honest. And the Greens are now attacking forward. And now, lovely little shimmy. 1-2. Jinks past the defender. Fires a shot up. You can't do all the skills and do that, I'm afraid. That's dragged to the right and wide. Now it's going to be a kick out by the Oranges. 1-1 after 7 minutes. We were 1-1 after 4 minutes. A very fast start to the contest here in Cobh. And now Adam Kelly will look to work it out from the back. Lovely ball played with the right foot. And the Oranges attacking forward. Now on the end of it, here at the right-hand side. Lovely ball whipped into the area. There's a foot got to it, but it's dragged wide. That was a big chance for the Oranges early on. But not able to get on the end of it. Now the Greens will play out from the back. El Capitano Tyg Fleming plays it forward. One of the most followed creators in this charity football match. The only one to feature on American chat shows. He was back on Jimmy Kimmel back in the day for the Catch 'em Derry moment. Also had a horse named after that video in Cheltenham as well. I reckon Tyg could run quicker than the horse. But it was still very cool to see for Tyg. And now Green's looking to attack forward. Little shimmy past the defenders, and they're causing all sorts of problems! 2-1. Beautiful finish. And that is excellent. That band is a brilliant addition to this football. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, folks, but every time a goal goes in, absolutely firing out the tunes. That's the Ultras band. If you want to follow them on social media, they play at things like this all the time. And that's 2-1 to the Greens after 9 minutes. Makes my job easy when there's so many goals going in. That's an illegal kickoff. PJ Ahern says nothing about it. The ball fired forward here. That's Anya Griffin, I believe, on the right-hand flank. Anya Griffin playing for Cobh Ramblers. If it's not Anya Griffin, she is on the pitch. Oh, lovely. Skip, one pass, two. You can tell who plays the game and wants to try, or does make a living out of it, or those who want to try and make a living out of it. We have a couple of non-leaguers on the pitch as well. One man who used to play League of Ireland, who's got back into football recently, is Danny Campion. Danny Campion playing on the green team. 2 Peil appearances, 2 wins. A lot of goals in that as well. Now headed away, lovely takedown by the Greens, and they're going to look to try and work something forward. Speak of the devil, Danny Campion on the ball and threatening forward, finds Amber Arkins in penalty shootouts. The Gaiety School of Acting member is 2 for 2 in scoring goals. Unfortunately, 0 for 2 in terms of actually winning the shootout, but that was her teammate's fault. And that's a ball played forward, and striker taken down. Is the referee given a penalty? No, doesn't look like it. Darren Monks needs to get on the pitch. He's just walked past us. Darren Monks, what are you doing not on the pitch?
I'm hiding. All good? All good. Working away here. Man, the sun go.
Now Campion fires. No good. Darren Monks, who didn't realise he was on the live stream. Good thing he didn't slander anyone. Or we could have a court date in a few weeks. Kick out taken quickly. I imagine that was a shot. You can't really tell though. 11 minutes in all the same. 2-1. Fabulous start to the contest here. Big thanks to all of you taking part in the live stream chat. Make sure as well to check out the donation link. That will be popping up on the screen throughout the game, and you can check it out on the Peil Instagram as well. Now, Michael Deedy looks to take it forward, intercepted by Danny Campion, and the ball is fired through. Greens have a one-on-one scenario! Has the goalkeeper saved it? Yes, he has. It's poked out of play by 2 big lugs, and that is a chance saved. Someone saying Danny Campion took his steel toes with him instead of his football boots. A big shout out once again to all of Danny's fans watching. This corner taken quickly. Oh, it actually has gone in. And that is that Tyke Fleming? It is. It's the captain. Fleming on the end of it. 3-1. Aidan Whelan hugging in celebration, as is Danny. That was a beautiful ball in. Trent and Divock Origi have absolutely nothing on Tyke Fleming and whoever took that corner. The Oranges left watching and waiting. And now it's 3-1. Oranges under pressure. So getting score updates in the stream chat as well. Thanks for that, folks, because we don't have our phones on us. So any Premier League scores, if anyone has the score of the Norwich game, that would be appreciated as well. Don't worry, this Peil game is not going to go into discussing Norwich like me and Marty Guilfoyle did in the last one. But that is just about kept in. No, it's not kept in play. Lino calls for it. Just to give a huge shout out to your match officials as well for helping out in this one. PJ Ahern in centre park. And then it is Lucy O'Sullivan on one of the flanks and Ellie O'Sullivan parallel. They're here to help a good cause as well. And that's going to go out for another corner, is it? Yep, it is. It'll be a green corner. Taken short this time. No in-swinger. And is there going to be one fired from the edge of the area? Jinx past one. Jinx past two. Dives in the box. And PJ Ahern says no. Fleming, captain, not too happy with the theatrics, but it is just placed wide. Oh, what a chance that was by the Greens. And the Oranges all over the place at the back. There's going to have to be a tactical change here, you feel, from Coach Patrick Brown, otherwise known as the Viking Dipper, the only world record holder on the field. Long-range shot taken. Has that gone in? It has! What a goal by Mr. Campion. And that one will quieten down all the haters. Beautiful strike, just took it with the right from long distance. 4-1 to the Greens after 14 minutes. We're on for a Peil record here in terms of goals. Current record 9-8 in the last game, but we did have a lot of them in the first half, and then it kind of trailed off as people got tired. But we have more footballers playing in this one. There's a nice zoom in on Cian Costello Lawler there. One most improved player back in 2024 did Keno. The killer clown, he calls himself, from Newbridge, County Kildare. And now the Orange is starting to take this a little bit more seriously. Nolan passed one. Played forward, but there was no one there to get on the end of it. And the Greens looking to progress forward. Oh, lovely little step over. Now, attacking still here. Lovely little 1-2. Is it going to be 5? Big save by the goalkeeper. And it's a free in. No, it isn't. It's offside, apologies. So, Lino calling for offside. It was too good to be true, to be fair. Big thanks to the person who actually did give the Norwich score update. Now, Orange is taking this a bit more serious. There's a ball played into the box. And are they going to get on the end of it? Past the goalkeeper. Brought down. Penalty kick. First penalty being handed out by PJ Ahern. And it will go to the Oranges. Does Michael Deedy fancy this one? Surely they've got to put one of the footballers on this and just try bury it in the back of the net. Is that Owen Kelly who has the ball in hand? Can't quite tell, but this could do with going top corner. It is Owen Kelly, I'd say, because Aidan Whelan is up and shouting in his ear to put him off here. And they're now, the Galaxy Bar boys are now battling over the penalty spot. It's not Aidan Whelan, it's Alex Nolan. Ref's going to have a word. Rush GK, your time to shine. Caoimhin Kelleher saved a big penalty. Can a fellow Cork man repeat in the Peil charity match? This could be a momentum swinger. Beautiful goal. Bottom right-hand corner. Not a chance that was being saved. And it is Nolan who's on the end of it. Cian Costello Lawler looking to try and get the kickoff taken quickly. Oranges will regroup. 4-2 after 17 minutes here in the Peil football charity match. That was about as sweet as you get from a penalty, to be honest. Rush GK didn't really stand a chance. But difficult to save. A penalty from Alex Nolan, who used to play for Bray Wanderers and wore an Ireland kit once upon a time as well. Now part of the new Claddagh Connect agency. On screen, just as we mentioned it, the new Claddagh Connect agency, who are sponsors of the game here today. A lot of brilliant signings they have had. So congratulations to them on their continued success. What in the world is happening in Centre Park? I don't know, but Nolan is going to progress forward. He has Sean Carroll, the Kilkenny man, in support. Nolan is not going to give it, is he? Sean Carroll with the ball at his foot. Big save by Rush GK. Big clearance by the Greens. Sean Carroll gets a push for absolutely no reason as well, but the hurler couldn't finish it. Might have taken an easy point, but then remembered what game he was playing. Beautiful recycle back to Centre Park. The Greens are putting passes together. Now, that is terrible. There's no sugarcoating that one. You got to get that on target. Greens get play back underway. Is it going to be cleared away by Miriam Mullins? Now, ball played forward. And there's good little link-up play happening on this right-hand side. Sean Carroll with the ball at his feet. Got to try find a cross here. Gets past Cian Lawler. Fires one to the bottom corner. Troy Parrott on the opposite flank. But not the same success for Sean Carroll, unfortunately. That's twice he's come close in the last 2 minutes. And the man who Post Peil taught Aaron Hunt how to play hurling in 2024, was looking for a goal. Here's Nolan once again. Saved by Rush GK. Easy. As there is tactics being barked up forward. And here we go. Greens have an attack once again. Is that going to run out of play? No, it isn't. Beautiful dink over the keeper. Well cleared. Good clearance by the Oranges. And now it'll be another corner. 4-2 after 20 minutes. Big thanks once again for all your support, folks. Make sure to check out the donation link for Orla Sheehy and the Sheehy family as well, please. As we're playing into the box now. No joy. It'll go out for a corner again. PJ Ahern allows the corner to be... Does he allow the corner to be taken? Oh no. Seems we've lost the football. Someone saying Aiden missed that so bad he got subbed. Roll on, roll off subs here, as you can imagine, folks. So we will be seeing Aiden Whelan again. Now, this needs to be a good corner. They've scored one from a corner, have the Greens. That ball is fired to the back post, but no joy with the shot. That's dragged to the right and wide. The band have just played... Have you just played Womp Womp in the very football match? Miriam Mullins gets a touch on the end of that, and the Oranges will look to clear. And now, off like a racehorse, goes Alex Nolan, fires forward. He has Costello Lawler to beat. He beats him. He's still through. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's rushed him, and Rush will make this. No, he won't. Back of the net. Beautiful finish. 4-3. How has that momentum swung since the penalty? That is a cracking finish. Just got on the end of the corner, burned Keno, and was able to chip it over the keeper. That was excellent elegance from Alex Nolan. 7 goals, 22 minutes played. There may be a pack of throat lozenges bought on the drive home at this rate. But we absolutely want it. The substitutes, watching and waiting. A tactical change from Derry Fleming, potentially, to try get his team back with the momentum. Tyke Fleming looking to control it at the back. And now it's intercepted, and the Oranges are looking to break forward once again. That is Brian Greville, who is on the ball now. He's on the Orange team, not the Green team. Apologies for that earlier mistake. And the Greens, this is dangerous. But nevertheless, excellent. And now, is there going to be a chance here? It's going to be fired in from the right. No, it isn't. Little dummy taken. And it is played back to Amber Arkins, who tries the little dink. And the goalkeeper's going to have to come through for this one, is he? Oh, that is some finish by the Greens, toying with the defence. And that is beautiful. So, Greens 5, Oranges 3. And now we're having a look at the Ultras band, who are in the Tony Lane stand. And they are providing the tunes here today. They've been quite welcomed in the grandstand. Now, Oranges are looking to play forward here. And that is intercepted. And intercepted once again by Alex Nolan, who is causing awful problems. Brian Greville, apologies, who whips the ball in. That was a dangerous cross, but no one able to get on the end of it. And now fired into the area. Easily taken by Rush GK. It was Dara O'Murku who played the ball in. Another one of the Galaxy Bar boys. All doing their own things now, of course, but that is really how they broke onto the scene, certainly in respects to Peil. They were a big hit the first time they came. Greens trying their little 1-2 trickery once again, but to no success. King Costello Lawler has one of his first touches of the ball now, and he is in a tussle. He's in a tussle with his own teammate, Amber Arkins, and I believe they've both just put the ball out of play. And that is a sickening throw-in decision for manager Derry Fleming. Absolutely none of that again. Probably the order from the Kerry gaffer. Now intercepted. And that is a long range shot. Oh, goalkeeper was out. Oh no, that is a disaster for the Oranges. And it is another goal for the Greens. 6-3. King Costello celebrating that one. Lovely finish. Defensive mistakes as the Ultras are going to play us through. How in the world do we have 9 goals after 25 minutes? This is what happens when you don't get a defender who has played in the Champions League. And we still had, 17 goals that day. Of course, GoFundMe link on your screen now, folks. Make sure to check that out. Donation link in description. Please, 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 we cannot ask you enough to donate, if you can, to the Sheehy family and help us out here today in raising some good funds. 1-2 after 1-2. The marking has got to be tighter for the Oranges. Alex Nolan. Little spin move, and it's fired forward. But that will be intercepted, and now are the Greens going to try and launch another attack forward? The Oranges are under such pressure here in the defensive third. And that is one of very few misplaced passes over to the right-hand side. And 2 press, but the press is broken out of fairly easily. Lovely ball found forward. Intercepted once again. There's going to be a shot got off here, and they've broken through again. Oh, it's a big save for the goalkeeper, but it still goes in. No joy whatsoever for the Oranges, and that is another goal for the Greens. 7-3, 10 goals. After 27 minutes. So it says like foot champs. It is. It's very, very FIFA core here. We've got the band like the old FIFA Street, or whatever the new mode is called. I don't know. We have a very high scoreline. It's almost like when you play, or when you give your mate who's not great at the game World XI, and you play as, well, one of the old Saudi teams before they got all the stars, and it's still, unfortunately, a rout. But 7-3 the score. Oranges have got back into this game once. There is no reason why they can't get into this game again. And they're going to leave it up to some of their footballers to try and make the difference. Anya Griffin on the pitch now. Midfielder for Cobh Ramblers. Now Brian Greville looking to get forward and is able to beat Matt Tattoo, which is the name of his shop. Dean Redmond, the government name. And Redmond is able to win the ball back now. Some big, oh, that the ball played into the box. Is this going to be another goal here? There is no defence, and they still haven't put it in. Oh, Amber. As there's another womp by the band. Oh, Amber. That's one of those that when she closes her eyes tonight, we'll be thinking of that back. Oranges have got away with one because that should be 8-3. Alex Nolan has gone from striker to defender now. He's going to try and work everything through. Our very own Dominic Sosbalai gets past 1. He's got past 2, then decides to play it off. And still with the ball at the foot. Finds Alex. Is that Alex Nolan again? No, it's Darren Monks who makes his introduction to the field of play here. Lovely ball forward to find Brian. Brian is able to beat it. Has support. Plays it back. Now Darren Monks. Lovely 1-2. And that's a shot fired over the crossbar. I think that's gone out for a corner. Darren Monks, who's back into his footballing career. with a lovely little 1-2 and burst of pace. Someone says, lovely dummy from Amber. Poor from the rest of the attackers to not know that was the tactics. I'm sure she will agree. Not a chance potentially here for Amber Arkansas for the green team. Nope, will be saved by the goalkeeper. Now, Darren Monks with the ball at his feet once again. Lovely 1-2. It's fired forward, and there's a real attacking opportunity here. And that will go out for a throw-in to the Oranges, I believe. That is Dara on the ball. Is this a long-distance strike? Rush GK will be able to take it down. We're at a walking pace, but still a threatening attack for the Greens. They speed it up slowly now. Long range shot. Oh, what a finish! Unbelievable finish. That's about as good as you're going to get. That came from nowhere. I was all ready for the sarcastic comment to say it soared over the bar. It dipped like an asteroid into the top corner. Beautiful strike. 8-3 after 31 minutes of play. Sean Haynes, eat your heart out. What a beautiful goal. The amount of long distance strikes we have in this charity game is almost concerning at this point, but that is one of the finest. Now Orange is back on the attack again. Wasn't Sean Haynes, apologies. I have said the totally wrong name there. Still a brilliant goal nonetheless. The Greens are the dominant force in this, so much so their goalkeeper, or so much so Derry Fleming has pressed Y and is now bringing the goalkeeper out of the box, and that's why you don't do that, because Alex Nolan is threatening, but the Greens have scrambled back really well. Ball still played into the area. And is that going to go in? Yes, it is! 2 from distance. Exquisite from Oranges. And that is a fantastic finish. 8-5. Beautiful goal. I think it was Heidi Macken who got that one. And the Orange is 8-5 now. I don't know how they're only 3 behind still, given all that's gone in, but they're starting to motor once again. They go through phases. Some good comments coming in. Keep those up, folks. We're getting a good laugh here in the broadcast van. Darren Monks. He's been fouled. PJ Hearn blows for it. "33 minutes and 12 seconds gone here in the Peil Football Charity Match 2025, second edition in Cork." I'm sure there's a quicker way to say that, but that is what it is nonetheless. And Alex Nolan gets us restarted at 8-5. Still 12 minutes to half time. I hope we can make that scoreboard a little bit bigger. Tyke Fleming just controlling it, toying with the Orange defenders, and then plays possibly the worst pass of the day. And here's Darrow Murku charging forward, cleared away by the Greens. Now we're into a bit of a rugby situation where we're kicking for the corners. And there is Nasty 2K on the pitch, I believe. No spice bag in hand this time. I'm sure that'll come at half time and we'll get the traditional, Peil video. Nasty with a rhinoceros touch down to the left flank. Originally started out on the formerly red, then orange team. Swapped to the Greens to try win. Lost. Then stayed on the Greens for the next year and eventually won. So he is 1 for 5, I believe, in Peil is Nasty. And, of course, 2 horrendous penalties, which he won't mind me saying because he has said that himself. Keen Lawler now running after the ball. Oh no. Oh, Tig. Oh, Tig. Tig, you can't do that. Tig O'Donovan with the rugby attitude. That's not a penalty down in Carrigaline, he'd say. Of course, beat John Harpson in a UCC boxing match. I think it was the Ultimate Creator Clash, not University College Cork. They're not hosting influencer boxing just yet. Maybe a business opportunity in the future. Now, this is a redemption story because in 2023, Cian Costello Lawler missed a penalty in the charity match. In the second 2023 game, missed again. Can he put all those wrongs right and score to make it 9-5 to the Greens? From Newbridge, County Kildare, Cian Costello Lawler steps up and misses again, unfortunately. Disappointing for Keano. Oh, we're calling for a retake. Should we give him the big... Here's Cian Costello Lawler! And this time it goes into the back of the net. 5th time's the charm for Keano, who is brought down by Tig Fleming in celebration. And I'm pretty sure that's the exact same spot he got shouldered to a couple of minutes ago. But Tig Fleming and Danny Campion giving him the hug. Cian was a late addition to Peil. Loves Peil. It was the start of his inspiration for his weight loss journey, which is absolutely fabulous. Runs a much quicker 5K than I could ever do. And that is a brilliant goal. Now we have some guests in the booth with us. Amber,
Yay.
Hey, Iz.
there could have been a ball in the back of the net from you. What happened?
I actually shit myself. But I assisted it.
Didn't know we
No,
had a
actually,
camera in
do you
here.
mean when I went
Also,
to kick
please,
it?
please no more cursing.
Sorry, I pooped. I went to kick it, but my mistake was I should have, with my left foot, stopped the ball, and then with my right, kicked it. Didn't do that. I got too excited and went to kick it straight on, but obviously missed.
Someone in our live stream chat said it was a dummy, and the rest of the team just weren't in tune with you. Is that? Are we going to go with that narrative?
As in, like, they
As
shouldn't
in,
have trusted
you
me.
dummied it, and they should have known you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I
well,
literally, he
that's
was
obviously what
looking at
happened.
me and goes, "Here, Amber." I goes, "No, don't do it," and then kicked it. And then everyone laughed straight away, and I turned around.
It was a beautiful step over, just miscommunicated. Blame that in the management.
No, but look, I assisted two other goals. Like, I set them up, like I passed them to the people that actually scored the goals. So I look great in that camera.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was there until that just came on. But we have a camera now.
You could have been
What a
scratching
setup
your
this is by KF Media. Really putting maybe previous years to shame. But
I'm hoping to score another penalty.
yeah, you're
If they
2 from
let me.
2 in the shootout.
Mhm.
Are
The
we gonna have
worm
are we
every
gonna have
time.
another elaborate dance as well?
Yeah, a worm and an aerial. Because I'm a dancer, not a footballer. Anyways, I'll leave you to it. Thanks
Absolutely.
very much
Amber,
for having
thank you
me
very much for joining us. I'm
in
sure
the special van.
in the van. I'm sure we'll be hearing from more throughout the game as well. We'll get some on the pitch interviews as well if we can. But don't hold us to it once again. If we can. Now the Orange is looking to attack forward. Oh, good God. Sam Prendergast, eat your heart out. Or David Clifford even. Or all the Cork footballers have escaped me. I've commented on Cork GAA this year as well. This is quite bad. Has that been blown up, or is that an actual goal? He's given it. I know we weren't too aware of what were happening, but the Oranges definitely should be. Good to see the 10 fits on the scoreboard at least. 10-5 after 38 minutes. Someone saying Danny Campion playing defenders. Try to be. I take it that's Leif Davis. Could be someone else that's on his streams regularly, but they need to do something, the Oranges, because they're down by 5 after 38 minutes, which is not something often said at football, and it could well be 6. It could well be 6. No, trying a bit of show business. Didn't work. Tig O'Donovan was there. Tig Fleming plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Called for offside. The Greens are taking this very seriously. As they should, of course, but... Leif Davis is his mate. The more you know. Hope you're all surviving Daniel Farker well. I had 4 or 5 years of it with Norwich, so I hope you're all still keeping in there. Some couple of good results for Leeds, actually, in the last few weeks. Beat Chelsea, could have got a draw against Man City, was very unlucky not to. I hope no one else triple captained Haaland like I did in the Leeds game. That was a disaster. Now Danny Campion speak of the devil on the ball once again, and lovely trickery between the Greens and Fleming playing it forward once again, but intercepted by science teacher Mr. O'Donovan. And now the Oranges are looking for a burst of pace, but there is a schmozzle in the midfield. And Greens have the ball at their feet once again. 10-5 after 40 minutes played. 5 minutes until half-time. And I believe the Ultras band will be performing at half-time as well. So stick around for that, folks. Here we go from the edge. And dragged to the left and wide. That was Jane Finlay taking that shot. Good week for Jane Finlay. Was voted overall Academy Player of the Year for Cobh Ramblers. So a massive congratulations to Jane if you're watching this back. There's miscommunication at the back between Sean Carroll and Tygo Donovan. Terrible shot, almost went in. Keane Costello couldn't get the rebound. Danny Campion with 1 on the score sheet as far as I can tell. For those asking in the stream chat, Keane Costello had the ball stripped off him by Alex Nolan, who's nutmegged Aiden and then decided to laugh at him instead of continuing to play. Well held by the goalkeeper. Sean Carroll. Sorry, excuse me, folks. Sean Carroll with the ball at his feet. Played forward now. And there's going to be a tussle here. Oh, that's a horrid clearance, and it's gone out for a corner. Darren Monks applying the pressure there. I love how Darren Monks goes on the pitch, does about 2 minutes, presses the ball twice, and then comes off. That's exactly what you want from your creator of Peil. But in all seriousness, a serious shout out to Darren Monks, because this is an unbelievable effort he puts in every year in creating this fabulous game. Lovely clearance. And the Greens will try launch an attack once again. It's got very cagey in the last few minutes. Yeah, only the 15 goals in the first half. Now finds an Orange player, and that's another corner. That's Robbie G, who's taking the corner. 1/2 of Belters only. And I wonder, will this corner teach the Greens a life lesson? Sorry, that's a terrible joke. Into the ball, or into the box. Gave him the big hype, and that was just a shocking corner. And now, the Greens will chase after it. The other half of Belters only chases after it. But no joy. It has found Tygo Donovan, however, which is the right person to find. And the Oranges will look to play out from the back. Someone's saying, how do I sign up for this club? This is the Peil charity match. If you want to join Cobh Ramblers, check out their Instagram. This is the Peil charity match, Ireland's #1 and leading charity football match, featuring your favourite creators and celebrities. We have a couple of big introductions still to the field of play here, and the free is given by PJ Ahern. 1 minute plus added time if there's... not PJ in the Centre Park. We had a swap. Being told the linesmen and the ref swapped about 30 minutes in. So PJ is lino now. That's Tyg Fleming. Oh, slips. And now that's intercepted by Alex Nolan. Is he going to try one from distance? No, he's going to try take on the defender. Jinks to his right. Fires one. Bit of contact made in the penalty area. No joy for Nolan. Just hear it in my earpiece. Danny Campions at a howler. As Ty Fleming fires the ball forward, and that will be the half-time whistle. I have never said this in a 6-year broadcasting career. Half-time score is 10-5. Greens lead the Oranges here in Cobh Ramblers for the Peil charity match. Believe we'll have a half-time performance from the Ultras band to keep us entertained. 10-5. Check that donation link at half-time. Put the kettle on. We're in for a corker. Now, half-time interview. They tried to bring this in the Premier League, but we're bringing it for Peil. Green manager. Derry, did you expect 10 goals in the first half?
Oh, sure, of course. Anything is possible, especially when you're in Cork, like.
Your son leading the line, Ty, doing a good job as captain?
He's doing good. Like, I mean, of course, like, I have him well trained, like, and pure tactics.
A few tactical changes. What's the plan for the second half?
Well, I'll keep that for the second half.
Keep that for the second half, not revealing any
Because
secrets.
you have to take it as it comes, like, and the play, like, and if they're not performing.
Will we see anyone being hooked off if they're not playing?
Oh, well, no. Keno's coming off now.
Keno
Second
coming
half.
off. Who's been your star so far?
Oh, Ty.
Well, I thought you might say that, Derry.
But sure, look, I have to give it to him, like, you know what I mean? He's just there, like, he's controlling a lot, like, and he's making the play.
Lot of long ball forward from Tig.
Not a long ball forward.
No, a lot of long ball forward.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, they're always watching. I mean, that's what you must. That's the secret, like.
And
playing the field, playing ahead.
You and Tig, of course, have been involved with Peil since the very first one back in 2022. It really is a great job that the lads all do out there.
It's fantastic now. In all fairness, like, it's just unbelievable, like the way they all come together. And look, it's fantastic. I mean, if you can go out there and support people, and we all need support, and all families are the same.
Absolutely.
And it's fantastic. And I really, like, as the man says, I would miss it now today, being here, like, and. Like that, my hat goes out to all these families who are going through this, and it's great when people come together to share that and to try and help them along in the way.
Absolutely, it really is brilliant work today for Orla Sheehy. Has Tig got any bats into the house recently?
No, not that I know of, anyway. Because the last bat, like, just
well,
it's still going on.
Does that video pop up from time to time, and you're just like, not
oh,
this
it
again?
does, yeah. Sure, look, I'm going on the street and or anywhere, and it's a case of catch him, Derry. Oh yeah, here we go. Like.
And there was a horse named after the whole video in Cheltenham as
yeah,
well.
It's crazy, and he has won a few times.
He has.
Yeah.
I think I backed him one time to no joy, but we'll say nothing.
All right, okay, but it was amazing. Like, it's so funny. Like, I mean, the way these things happen, and it's just no one knows what's going to happen. Like, I mean, and
absolutely.
But catch him, Derry on the outside, Tim on the inside as they face the final for longest neck and neck. Here we go.
You'll have to take my job now with the commentary.
No. I wouldn't be able for that.
Very difficult question. Any final score predictions?
No.
I didn't think there'd be an answer there. Derry Fleming, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Welcome back, folks, to the second half of the Peil charity match. 10-5. The halftime score. We're off and at the races very early on here. We spoke to Derry Fleming at halftime. He said he expects the same again. He's going to be ruthless with the tactics. Here's Danny Campion. Jink on the edge of the area. Fires one. Top of the net. As you do. Quick as you like. This is what DC does. Direct to the top right-hand corner. 11-5. 20 seconds into the first half. I guess we're in for the same again. Brilliant goal from Danny, who is back into his football recently. Playing for Broadfields United. Played in the Creators Paddle Tournament recently as well. So, a man of many sporting talents. Was a boxer, played League of Ireland. And now, one of Ireland's most successful Twitch streamers. With a lot of support in the chat. One more for the hat-trick. Absolutely. But the free kick is blown. And it is going to be Adam Kelly on the end of it. Now, if Eric Roberts was here, or if Eric Roberts was stood over the ball, you would expect that this goes in. Can Adam Kelly, apologies, do something similar? No, he couldn't. Now, kick out taken, and the Greens really want to just hammer home this result. And Ty Fleming gallops forward like the racehorse named after him. And that will be a free kick at the edge of the area. No advantage played. Referee laughing. Oh, it's actually free out. Okay, so free out here for the Oranges. Swiftly taken. Controlled excellently, but there's 3 orange bodies around the football, and they're able to win it back. Jane Finley on the ball now. Sorry, apologies, not Jane, because Jane is on the green team, so unless she swapped teams at halftime, that's not Jane Finley. Now, ball fired forward. Beautifully controlled. The Green still playing this little 1-2 game. That seems to be the plan, and it's Ty Fleming all the way on the right-hand flank. Lino says no. Anyone got a racehorse we can say DC? Well, I don't. I don't think any of the broadcast team own racehorses either. We probably wouldn't be here. Get on to Michael O'Leary. I think he has a few spare. Or Michael Stafford, he owns a few as well, I know. Now, Oranges looking to try get back into this game. They're 6 goals down, which you usually don't come back from. But this is the Peil charity match, so anything can happen. One here would go a long way. Adam Kelly, oh my, that's terrible. And the Longford man has sent that one back home. Now, Green's looking to just control this one at the back once again. And that is an aimless long ball. But it will be swept up here by Robbie G. There won't be much done with it. The Greens are going to try and make some use of this. Oh, lovely little pass to find Danny Campion. Is he going to try from distance once again? No. Plays the better option at the pass. There's a man in the box. It's found the bottom corner. Is that ruled out? No. Goal given. Brilliant finish by the Greens. And that is Aidan Whelan, who gets his first of the game. 2 Peil appearances, 1 victory for the now model. And Aidan Whelan with a model finish in the bottom left corner. 12-5. This could become a cricket score. This already is a cricket score. A bad cricket score, but still a cricket score nonetheless. And the Oranges are looking to just get something back in this game. That seems to be a common phrase. They're looking to get something back, can't get something back. And they're going to get a penalty though. Rush GK has fouled the attacker. And now Rush GK is going to have to face another penalty. Someone's saying it's like watching United and Grimsby. I swear that game ended fairly close. We're going to have a replay here, though, hopefully, of the incident. If all going well. Never mind. Maybe in the next life. Is this going to be quickly taken? It is. Saved by Rush GK! Does the rebound go in? No, it doesn't. How has the rebound not gone in? It's another penalty, though. It's not a retake. It's just another penalty. Tara O'Murku missing. Is he going to be allowed to take the second? Or is Sean Carroll going to get on the end of it? They're looking to swap the taker. And they are going to swap the taker here, I believe. As they should do. Have a better chance of scoring. Here we go. It's Adam Kelly who finds the bottom right corner. Little bit of trickery between himself and Dara. But Adam Kelly, a brave man taking the shirt off. It's not that warm. After a tragic miss, finds the back of the net. Receives a yellow card. First of the game. Handed out by the referees. And now it's 12-6. Top off when you're down by 6 goals. I wish I had that confidence. Now Green's attacking once again. Tyg Fleming looking for a bit of trickery in the right-hand side, and he has been grabbed and brought down. And no free kick given. Fair enough. We're making this a competitive game. Sweeped up back to Rush GK. We're looking to play this forward. And Fleming with a lovely long ball once again. Look how fancy we are going with the graphics here at Peil, folks. Yellow card graphic and all. And now the Oranges are looking for a 7th. And that is a ball play to Sean Carroll, who just has too heavy a touch, but controls it. Lovely does Carroll, and still on the edge of the square. Jinks past 1, Jinks past 2, goes himself. It's dragged wide. Goal kick out. Decent effort that from Carroll. Did well to control the aimless cross. Of course, this edition of the Peil charity match, all in aid of the Sheehy family. If you head to the Peil FCG Instagram, there is all of Orla's story. And of course, this whole game in aid of Orla, and that is offside. Lino getting a bit of a slagging. Well, correct decision from our viewpoint. 52 minutes gone. 12-6. But weirdly, the flow of the game is in the way of the latter. Well, Murku plays it forward for the Oranges, looking to attack. Now Tyg Fleming once again launches it forward. Ice cold from Campion. Jinks past 1. Now has options in the area. Is he going to go himself for the hat-trick? Tries a bit of trickery, but that's cleaned out by Tyg O'Donovan, a no-nonsense defender here at the Peil charity match. And look at him charging forward. Still moving forward is O'Donovan, and the ball has found his foot once again. He's going to go for the long-range shot here. It's not able to beat Rush GK. The experienced goalkeeper is able to put 2 palms on that one. So still 12-6. Shoddy kick out all the same, so the Oranges have once again retained possession. A couple of tactical changes at half-time have swayed the momentum slightly, although the Greens still with more goals in this half. Half-time score was 10-5. It's now 12-6. And the Greens are on the front foot once again. The Greens are very much on the front foot once again. Flicked forward. It's 2v2, well, 2v3, including the goalkeeper. But you'd fancy the Greens here. Brought down. Penalty kick. Oh, not sure about that one, referee. But the yellow card for Dylan Flynn. So yellow card for Flynn, second of the game. Referee wants to get control of this game once again. Dylan Flynn, a creator, of course, from Dublin. 1 win in Peil history. Here's the penalty now to make it 13-6. Oh, no. Oh, he's tried the Zidane. And that is hopeless. by Aidan Whelan. It really has had a worse second half than the first. But Aidan Whelan tried the little dink. Didn't quite have the panache of Zinedine Zidane back in the 06 World Cup. And hopefully he doesn't try to recreate anything else that happened in that game. Now Oranges stringing a few passes together. Short-lived. Played forward. Danny Campion with the ball at his foot now. 1 goal off a hat-trick, and I'm sure the stream chat watching along at home would like that one. Doesn't find Aidan Whelan, does find Danny Campion. Through on goal. Good save by the goalkeeper. Palms it to his left-hand side, and it will be cleared up here and launched back forward for the Oranges to get back on the attack. Now, lovely ball through. Finds Anya Griffin. Griffin jinks past a few, plays the ball forward to the edge of the area. And that is passed back to Griffin. Griffin, lovely ball in! Oh, that was dangerous. Dangerous ball to the far back post, but no one able to get a foot on it. Controlled by Adam Kelly. With the 2 hands out and controlling the football is risky, but it's worked, or it did work out for a brief moment. And now the Greens are attacking forward once again. Finds Aidan Whelan. Missed the penalty just a handful of moments ago. But a lovely step over. Controls it. Plays it back. Bit of composure. Long range drive. Bobbles out once again. And that'll be cleared up by O'Donovan. And the Orange is looking to attack here. Adam Kelly has been a whippet in the back line this half. And now that is passed in by the Oranges. Lovely turn. Finds Michael Didi wearing the Christmas hat. Oh, that's a shot. Brilliant save by Rush GK. It wasn't Didi who took the shot. That's not Rush GK in goal. How's the best save of the game come from Tyke Fleming? Brilliant save by Tyke. I was wondering who was out playing in Tyke's position, but it's Tyke Fleming in goal now. Rush GK is out on the pitch, which has happened a couple of times in Peil. I think Kyle Cook came out. Oh, what a header by Michael Didi. A bad one, but still what a header. I'm sure you can guess what he said there. As the Christmas hat is flung to the ground. Darren Monk's back on the field of play as we have someone with a GoPro. Rush GK with the GoPro, so I imagine we'll see this on his social media. Be good to see him playing outfield on the social media actually as well, as Anya Griffin controls centre park once again. And now there's a long range drive to try beat Fleming. Who in the world has their shirt off? I think that's Robbie G. Stop, bro. I have plenty more Belters Only songs in the pocket, folks. Don't worry. A lot more jokes to come. Here's Rush GK now with the GoPro mounted. And he's caught offside. Long ball played forward, finds Darren Monks. It's bobbled through to Adam Kelly, who now launches his attackers in motion. And that is not a shot good enough to beat Tyke Fleming, even if he's not the main starting goalkeeper for the Greens. Since Tyke's gone in goal, they haven't conceded. Rush conceded 6. That's no slander to Rush GK, an excellent goalkeeper. It wouldn't be a charity football match without a million goals. Just, almost a high foot connecting with the head of Tyke O'Donovan. Lovely little jink inside by the Greens. And that ball is played forward, but controlled excellently by Brian Greville. He plays it back to his goalkeeper. Oh, lovely takedown by Adam Kelly. And a bit of trickery to go with it as well. Alex Nolan, a workhorse in the attack, finds space in the area. It's played across the box to Michael Didi. He's been waiting to play in a Peil charity match. He's finally got his goal. Michael Didi is coming to town. 60 minutes play, 12-7. Just waiting to get the kickoff underway once again. Just about kept in play by Aidan Whelan. No, linesman says no. Someone saying I'm not doing my job. Could have said Dini. Oh, I could have said Dini. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually class. Fair play. That was a lot better than what I said. Need them to do that again now. Now Taylor Lee Keating on the ball. Taylor, a comedian. An actress as well, making an acting debut fairly soon. Or, sorry, has already made it this point. Oh! 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 That would have been excellent. That would have been excellent. And I am gutted that ball has not found the back of the net. There was an ooh as the ball was whipped in. But to no success. So disappointing. That would have been goal of the game and then some. And now it goes out for a throw in. Now Orange's ball whipped in to the area. There was an open goal, but it's not been found. Not been found, disappointingly. Although, are we gone for a corner here? I'm not too sure. I think we are. Ball whipped into the edge of the area, lofted header, but once again, no success. There's now Rush GK. Waltzes through the midfield. Adam Kelly from distance. Adam Kelly has Tyke Fleming scrambling. No, it's just gone wide. Right, we're going for the glory and the big goals now, which means we could get something excellent. It's all almost intercepted by Didi, Danny Campion. As now we're looking at us again. Hello, folks. Getting a good view of the KF Media van, providing the pictures here. Danny Campion battling in the midfield. Now Dara Monks is on the ball. Waltzes past, and Dara Monks is off in motion. Goalkeepers come out. Not able to get the shot off. Is it going to be one from distance once again? It is! Fleming gets a touch on it. Big save for Tyke Fleming, who was really performing in goal. Orange is not able to capitalise. Dara Murku playing the corner in, and that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Wasn't able to find the head. Tygo Donovan. Of course, a big thanks to Cobh Ramblers for lending us St. Coleman's Park here today. It really is a fabulous venue, and we cannot thank them enough for letting us come here. We have the weather and all. It's a 10 degrees, feels like 6, definitely feels like 6, hence why Adam Kelly was very brave for the topless celebration. But a big thanks, as always, to Cobh for hosting this fabulous game of football. 12-7. Hasn't been a scoreline like this in Cobh Ramblers for quite some time. Brian Greville is looking to play the ball across the box. It's a lovely ball across the box to find Adam Kelly, who's tackled to the ground by Amber Arkins. Something straight out of Antoine Dupont's book on Mac Hansen back in 2023. Yellow card handed out to Amber. And that will be a penalty. Greville on it, I think. As here we go. Beautiful. Composed. No chance for Fleming. And an excellent finish by Brian Greville. His first goal in Peil charity match competition. Well, if you can call this competition, that is. But a good finish nonetheless for Brian. As the Ultras band are back in swing. Brian Greville, playing for Longford Rovers FC, knows what he's doing with a ball at his foot. Raised a lot of money this year for the Irish Cancer Society, so it was without question we had him here at our charity fundraiser. That's the ball played across the box, but it is cleared away. Darren Monks with the ball at his foot. Skips his way through midfield. Now finds Alex Nolan. Alex Nolan looking for the return run of Monks. Decides to go himself. Bursts the pace. Hops on the brakes. Toe pokes it through. Michael Deedy on the ball now. Trying to turn. Stops. Pump fake. Monkfish now finds. Oh! Lads, you have to put that in the net. It's Darren Work who's not able to get it in. Disappointing. Now, here come Greens once again. DJ Bison of Belters Only, charging forward. Oh, high foot for Amber Atkins. Could she be the first to get a red card in Bell charity match history? I doubt it, but we will see. Alex Nolan now is trying to go himself. Danny Campion is brought down. Still Nolan. Still Nolan. Still Alex Nolan! That is how you finish a football in the back of the net. A beautiful goal from Alex Nolan. To make it 12-9, we have a game on the line. The bread is still firmly in the toaster and hasn't popped just yet. 68 minutes gone. Alex Nolan strikes. Not for the first time today. Another one of the Claddagh Connect agency members. One of our sponsors here today getting on the score sheet. Here's Aidan Whelan. Keen Costello Lawler was looking for it. Has been able to find it. Now Bison. Lovely 1-2. Has options in the area. The Oranges have scrambled back well. Green's just looking to play it round. They skip past one, past two. Goalkeeper scrambles out. Still at the feet of the Green attackers. Ah, excellent. Beautiful finish from Aidan Whelan. Redemption from that shambolic penalty. And just as we thought the momentum was with the Oranges, that's firmly pushed back into the ground. Just if you're wondering what will happen after the game, folks, we will more likely than not still have a penalty shootout, even if the game doesn't finish level. Just for some drama, I suppose. We always do it at the end of Peil matches. Although Darren Monks is going to do everything to try and make this level. Lovely finish from the founder of Peil. The former host of Hard Chats in Hard Hats. Yeah, he doesn't make it easy to say the name of his podcast. Former / current host of Only Dads. I'd love to know what's happening with that podcast, to be honest. I left my laptop charger in the studio, but that's besides the point. Darren Monks makes it 13-10. We're starting to get the goals back again. We had a bit of a lull. As much a lull as you can get in a 23-goal thriller. but we had a bit of a lull. Ah, that's class. That's class from the Greens. Is there going to be another pass forward? There is. It's swept out to the right-hand side. Ball played in. Ah, this is excellent. And it's offside. Lovely ball in by Jess Mendes. I'm saying DC's like Kirkes, totally out of his depth. He has 2 goals. What has Kirkes done? Here we go. Good save by the goalkeeper. That has to be a free out. Alex Nolan has enough. What's the score in the Arsenal match? We need a score update. Norwich are losing, I know that much. And now Darragh Monks, is he going to lob the keeper? It's a second for Monkfish. Darragh Monks has finally arrived after 3 years of Peil. No, he's got the odd goal, has Darragh, but he's been too busy behind the scenes organising this. This is somehow, it's 1-1 in the Arsenal game, thank you folks. This is somehow still a contest. 13-11. Can Danny Campion change that with a beautiful ball forward to try fight Ado Whelan? No, can't quite. And now Tygo Donovan charging forward, beats Amber Arkins. And Danny Campion does he have the ball stripped off him? Oh, that's saucy. That's one to show on the stream on Monday. And Danny Campion is able to get it forward to one half of Belters only. Robbie G not making much of an appearance in the second half, unfortunately. That was Nasty running after the ball, I think. So I think Nasty now on the field of play for the Oranges has not, or I think he has 1 goal in Peil charity match history. He's more known for the penalty misses that went fairly viral. Both Adam Kelly and Tygo Donovan running after the ball, but it's going to be let out by the 3rd choice Green team goalkeeper. So, 72 minutes gone. 13-11 the score. Hayden Whelan, lovely Travella, playing forward to try find Keith Costello-Lawler, but Michael Deedy is able to clear it. And the Greens have kept the ball in. Ah, offside. A bit of slagging going on, but offside nonetheless. Coming back for the throw-in. Once again, folks, cannot remind you enough to check out the GoFundMe link in the description of the live stream you are currently watching if you would like to support the Sheehy family and Orla Sheehy. We would greatly appreciate if you could check that out, share the word. That is what all these creators are playing for today, and that's what Adam Kelly was looking for, a goal, and Tygo Donovan wasn't able to finish. It has popped back out, though, and there is a long-range effort being fired in. Good save by the goalkeeper. Fired into the Liam McMahon stand, on the roof of the Liam McMahon stand, to be precise. And we will now need a new football. If anyone has one, we would greatly appreciate that. As football fans across the UK would chant, that is embarrassing. Ball played in by Darrow Morku. It's found ahead of the wrong player, though. And now Michael Deedy's going to try one from range. It's gone in. Second goal for the Kilkenny man. Lovely long-range effort. And that has somehow made this a 1-goal game. 5 unanswered from the Oranges. The Ultras band are back in motion. There is a contest on in Cobh Ramblers, folks. As we're live in the US, seemingly, according to someone in the comments. So shout out to any of our stateside viewers. Alex Nolan's not going to have any of that. Neither is Adam Kelly. The Oranges have momentum. There's a mini WWE match happening in the middle of the park. Brian Greville now charging forward. Is this going to go in the back of the net? It isn't. It's still popped back out. Ball still in play. In the goalkeeper's hands. That is a wild one, and that's gone out. Kick into touch. As now, we have someone joining us in the commentary van once again, as Amber Arkins is doing flips in the middle of the pitch. It will be a corner in, as I think that microphone is on now. Joining us in the commentary box, Mr. Sean Carroll. Sean, how are you keeping?
Lads, how are you going? Thanks for having me, Evan. There I am there now. Hello. Absolute honour to be here. It's a classic game. I knew losing track of the score. 13-12 we have it here. Some unbelievable scores. Darren Monks has scored a blinder.
Your fellow county man, Michael, has scored twice now and brought the Oranges back into the game. I think we're on about 4 cameras now here. It's a fairly close one as Rush GK is brought down by Michael, just as we're talking about.
Yeah, geez, unbelievable. Made a couple of saves from me, to be fair. He can play anywhere. Rush GK.
Yeah, Rush GK.
Of course, the GoPro on him as well.
Yeah, has the GoPro on him. We usually have 1 or 2. It's good to have you back at Peil, Sean. Have you enjoyed it today?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Cobh Ramblers, the credit, the pitch is the credit, and fair play to Dara and all the lads for putting it together. And it's an honour to be involved. It's something I never get tired of being a part of it. You know what I mean? And
what's coming up for yourself then? Very busy man at the All Stars recently. What's coming up now?
Yeah, I've kept going now, and obviously work with the radio, Beat 102, 103 as well. Kind of kept going with them. Lots of big things. I'm planning a podcast as well, so I have to get on and stuff like that. So, this was a. Oh, is it in?
That is in.
It's in.
Rush GK has put himself in the score sheet, makes it 14-12. Lovely finish, celebrating with Danny. That's about as clean as you're gonna get.
That's unbelievable. Straight off the bottom of the foot, and he was practicing that in the warm up. And what a finish.
Sean, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks.
We're gonna let you get on the road now.
Thank you, Evan. Thanks very much. Thanks for having me. See you next time.
We hopefully will see Sean Carroll back for wherever we end up in June or July of next year. And it looks like we're gonna have kick off here. 14-12 with 13 minutes to go. Alex Nolan looking to play it forward. Rush GK not back in goal. Michael intercepts it. Adam Kelly is on the ball. Darren Monks is on the ball now. And Darren Monks plays it back across the box. Finding Brian Greville. Scored that lovely penalty. Big save. Pulled over the crossbar once again and into the Liam McMahon stand. I can't believe how close this is, given there was a 6-goal difference just a handful of minutes ago. Corner. There was 1 scored at this end in the first half. Will we get another? Big thanks once again for our sponsors that you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, rotating through. And of course, make sure to check out the GoFundMe link that is in the description. Brian gonna whip the ball in. And there is a foot got on it, but it's cleared out by the Greens. This is going to be fired out from Dylan Flynn. Oh, Michael Deady's put it over the crossbar. Can the Oranges get 2 goals? Get your predictions in the chat, of course, folks. We'd love to hear from you. We've heard from a lot as Villa won 2-1 against Arsenal. Does no favours for my FPL, but it's a good win for the Premier League title race. As Tyke Fleming plays it forward to find Ado. The Greens still trying to make something of this. 1-2. 1-touch passing, straight from the book of Pep and Luis Enrique, the great Barcelona teams of the past. The Green team in the Peil charity match can join them. And Ado Whelan has had the ball stripped off him, and that has gone out of play. Someone saying the van might be warm if you can blag an interview. It isn't. Ball played into the box. Is anyone able to get it? Head on it! Tyke Fleming gets a foot of it, rockets into the back of the net, ricochets on and off the crossbar, and it's a 15-12 lead for the Greens that might just bring them home. Excellent goal by the captain, Tyke Fleming. Brilliant ball into the box. The Greens are dangerous from corners. Is Derry Fleming the new Mikel Arteta? Well, no, his team are actually winning. Yeah, his team are winning, so he's definitely not. Oranges have gone for one from the kickoff. Poor attempt from Alex Nolan, unfortunately. Now DJ Bicet on the ball again. It definitely is getting colder out there. Sorry, another Belter's only joke. Here comes, is that Fleming? He's caught offside. Some of you are very clever in the stream, Joe, or you think you're clever. No Rick O'Shea on the lineup, unfortunately. Orange is looking for a 13th in this game. Won't find it like that. Mightn't find the ball after that either, unfortunately, for Alex Nolan. Rush GK on the ball once again, has one goal to his name here in this match. And now there's a pass played forward to find Ado Whelan. Up against his good pal, Dylan Flynn. Both DJs now are Ado and Dylan. Danny Campion from distance to trouble the keeper. Good save. He's looking for that hat-trick, is Danny. Got one in the last Peil game back in August. I think in the summer anyways. He'd like another one here. Undefeated in Peil charity match history is Danny Campion. Now, here's Tyke O'Donovan progressing into the area. He's going to have to jink back here. He's no one in the box. Jumps on the ground. Ah, referee. We might have to get VAR for that one. So, 15-12. This is big. The Oranges haven't managed to close the gap lower than 2, but this could go a long way, and it is going to be Tyke O'Donovan who steps up to take it. Beautiful penalty from Tyke, and it is a goal for him in the Peil charity match. Boxer, teacher, entertainer, goal scorer is Tyke O'Donovan. Recently off a Virgin Media television debut, he's put one in the back of Cobh Ramblers' net. And the kickoff taking very quickly. So quickly, the referee requires it to be done again. Half the Greens were still offside, but who needs rules? Now, Anya Griffin on the ball now. Waltzing through and strikes from distance, but that'll be taken into the palms of the goalkeeper. Now, here's Brian Greville. Once again, that's another ball into the box, and it's found Tyke O'Donovan. Are the Oranges deploying the Harry Maguire tactics? Put the big man up front. Oh, it's just gone wide for Tyke O'Donovan. Almost a second in a matter of moments. This is getting very close. Nasty and Cian Costello-Lawler, who had their differences back when we first started this event in 2022, now best of pals, hugging it out in the middle of the pitch for who knows why. Is there going to be another try from distance here? I thought there might be. But it's found Adam Kelly, who is going to try from distance. The Oranges are knocking on the door, but just can't quite put it in. Goalkeeper having a whirly since they swapped. As we have someone down in the penalty area. Oh, no, swiftly back up. Oh, that was Nasty with the theatrics to get a yellow card for his marking opponent. Tyke O'Donovan, ball into the penalty area. No one jumping for it really. There was one hoisted on shoulders. Amber Arkins is going to try and start the counter-attack, but is intercepted by Michael Didi, who's going to try one from Rays. Oh! Did that go in? No, it didn't. Oh, I thought that went the top corner. Looked like it from our angle. Probably wasn't even close, but it just looked like it. What a way to get your hat-trick that would have been. Now, Rush GK back on the ball. Ball played towards our cameraman. And it is head down by Tyg Fleming, who's like a whippet, but is offside. It was dealt well by the keeper anyways. King Costello, Lawler. Gotta move away from the ball. The Ultras band are back in swing. I really hope our cameras are picking up that, but anytime something remotely funny happens, we're getting a womp 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 in the stands. Headed on by the Oranges. Headed on too far by Tyg O'Donovan, and now there's a chase down between two of the Dubliners. Green's now back attacking forward. 15-13 with 3.5 minutes on the clock. I can't imagine added time is going to be played. Although in terms of the fitness, this has probably been one of the best games. In terms of, we haven't had much fatigue, no water break needed. It has been slick. Lovely lofted pass played out to the wing. Darren Monk's able to intercept though, and he's going to get on his bike now. You can tell he's back playing football on a regular basis, Darren Monks, because the movement is just there. Lovely ball played forward by Adam Kelly. It's going to have to be chased down by his attackers, and they are going to get on the end of it. Now, can Darren O'Murku make some moves here? It's played back out to his midfield. Ball played into the box. O'Donovan has got a foot on it. Is it going to go in the back of the net? This has to be a goal. Oh, that is filthy. Through the legs of the goalkeeper. Oranges are back within one. 15-14 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Pump the ball forward. Hope to get on a foot on it, Troy Parrott style. And we might be going to a penalty shootout. We probably will be anyways, but it would be nice to go and with the stakes high. We have had 29 goals in this Peil football charity match. Best of luck to me, who will try to do the statistics on this one next year. And the Oranges have got the ball again here. Adam Kelly is attacking forward. Is it going to be a late winner for the Oranges? Oh, that is dangerous. He did play the ball into the box to try and get someone's foot on the end of it. Greens will try recycle this one out and take it home. Will they try pass around the back? I can't imagine they will. It's played short. Oranges pressing. Need the ball back in their possession. Keen Lawler on it now. Oh, that's definitely a foul. PJ Hearn doesn't blow for it. Back in centre park is PJ. Rush GK. Lovely spin. Plays it forward. Are the Greens going to try and put the nail in the coffin? No, Ado Whelan's pulled up there, and Darren Monks has the ball at his foot. How brilliant would it be if it is the founder of Peil who could grab a winner here? Oranges still trying to make the most of this. Dara O'Murku now with the McGeady spin back through, attacking forward. The Oranges still have a chance in this one. There's 1 minute and 10 left on the clock, and they're waltzing through defenders. Adam Kelly fires it over to Tyg O'Donovan, who strikes, and it's into the bottom corner. 15 all with 1 minute to go. Tyg O'Donovan, what a finish. 2 on the score sheet from him today. It's the Carrigaline man who makes this a curtain raiser. We are level. Unbelievable. Schooling the defenders has O'Donovan, and it is literally Ruben Amarin tactics. Put the big man up front, hope for the best, and it's delivered. Danny Campion is trying to ruin the fans' hopes of a penalty shootout, but he's had the ball taken off him. Amber Arkins now has the ball. Is there going to be a winner in this one? Keen Costello cannot retain possession. The Oranges still attacking forward. It's do or die here in Cobh Ramblers. Do you attack? Do you sit back and hold what you have? The Greens having a good record in penalty shootouts. It's always gone the way of the Oranges. And the Reds, there's no one in the goal. Oh, how dangerous is that? I imagine that'll be it, and we will go to penalties. Really, if the referee was in the entertainment business, this would be blown up now, but I'm not suggesting that's ever happened in Peil charity match history. We definitely didn't blow a game up 10 minutes early once to get a shootout. Rush GK with the ball at his foot, playing for a last-minute winner. Keane Lawler chasing after it. It's found Tyke Fleming. Darren Monks is doing absolutely everything in his power. That's a dive. Do not give a penalty for that one, PJ. He doesn't. Hasn't blown the whistle much for fouls. And the keeper is going to take every second that he can on this kick. No, Keane. I think that would have been a legal goal. As there's a yellow card being given to Tyke Fleming. Oh, it's red. Oh, the captain's gone. It's a red card for Tyke Fleming. Technically suspends him from the shootout if we were running the FIFA rules, but I can't imagine we are. Fun fact, this whole game has been quicker than the World Cup draw last night. As the ball is played out, Tyke Fleming walks over to his dad in the dugout. Orangers attack forward. Is there a late winner in this one? Adam Kelly trying to pass it to Brian Greville. Greville attacks into the area, gets past the goalkeeper and puts it wide. Gone out for a corner. You know, I think the Oranges still think they're one down. The momentum is there with the Oranges. The Ultras band are back in motion. This could be big. Game started with a goal down this end. Will it end the same? No, because we've decided that's not a corner and we're going to give a goal kick. Okay. 92 minutes, or are we? And there it is, full-time whistle. It will be decided on penalties for the third time in Peil charity match history. Second on broadcast. We will go to a shootout. Final score in Cobh. The green team 15. The orange team 15 with a late equaliser from Teach with Tig O'Donovan. We're going to penalties here in Cobh for the Peil football charity match. This could be entertaining. Amber Arkins told us earlier she's looking forward to a shootout to get another penalty, 2 from 2. Nasty has blasted 2 over the Bluebell United crossbar. He'll be looking for redemption. We had Ada Whelan try Panenka, the goalkeeper, in this game. Missed. We had Brian Greville bury one. We had Alex Nolan bury one. We had Keane Lawler miss and then score. So there was a lot at stake here. A lot of redemption. A lot could go wrong for different players. We have a look at them now. Not really preparing, but trying to. Big moment for the two keepers. And now PJ Ahern calling the first play. Rush GK's gone back in goal. For the win and for content reasons, probably. Look at that for a lovely graphic, folks. We're really showing off now. Captain Tyke Fleming, who legally shouldn't be allowed to take a penalty because the red card only gets removed for extra time. Or is it Tyke Fleming? It is. It's the captain of the Greens. First penalty in the Cork edition of the Peil charity match. Fleming steps up, strikes, bottom right-hand corner. Simple as you like. Couple of videos being taken. As it's now the orange team turn to try and level the pegging. Taken, saved by Rush GK. 1-0 very early on. Danny Campion. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny. All your fans are watching. This has to go in the back of the net if you're Danny Campion. Here he goes. Shimmies the run up. In the words of RTE basketball commentator Tim Downtown McCarthy, class is class. Top right corner. About as good as you're going to get. Needs to go in realistically. Oh, it has. Rush GK almost got a hand to it. But it is 2-1. Fair enough, says Rush GK. Absolutely fair enough. That was a brilliant penalty. Keane O'Mahony of Cork going to try make this 3-1. Oh, save! First miss for the Greens. Saved by Keane O'Mahony. Makes this very interesting. Makes this very interesting indeed. It's going to be Darren Monks who will who has to go get the ball first, and then he'll step up to take the penalty. Now, scored 2 in the game. Oh, Dara. A long run up. A lot of anticipation. Running the Pythagoras theorem. Monkfish steps up. Yeah, that's as cool as you're going to get from Dara Monks. Puts it in. 2-2. A lot of pressure on Keane Costello Lawler. Lots of shouts of go on, Keano. Saved by the goalkeeper. Just didn't quite have the power on it. Had the placement, but not quite the power for Keano. One Keane scored, the other didn't. Michael Didi. Stepping up now. Played in Hurling for Cancer this year. Another brilliant charity event. Can the father of 2 make it 3-2 for the Oranges? The Kilkenny man strikes. Oh, it's blasted over the bar. That would have been good in the Hurling for Cancer charity match. It's no good here, I'm afraid. And Michael, who had an excellent game, just not quite able to finish. Here we go then, Amber Arkins, 2 for 2 in terms of penalties in shootouts in Peil charity match history. Can't she go 3 for 3 and then do a little dance afterwards, as is almost tradition at this point. Here comes Amber Arkins, strikes, saved by the goalkeeper. Oh, disappointing. Despite being here from the start, Amber Arkins has never won a Peil charity match. This could be it then. This could be the game. If this goes in the back of the net, oh, well. If this goes in the back of the net. But this is a redemption story for Jonathan Findlay, more commonly known as Nasty, the Bohemians fan, who now opening his own takeaway business, on-the-go spice bags, has not had a good history with penalties in the Peil charity match. And that's not going to change. A horrid miss for Nasty. And now we go to sudden death. Sudden death in the shootout. I was really expecting Nasty to put that in because he walked up with a lot less swagger. Usually you'd expect more swagger, but with Nasty, less is better. Ada Whelan now going to step up. Referee just confirming we are now in sudden death situation. So you can wipe those scores. Here is Aidan Whelan. He's missed that. He's missed that badly. He's missed that so badly we didn't have a pan on it. Which probably tells you all you need to know. His good friend Darragh O'Murcu now going to step up to try end this. The Oranges have missed one match point. Can they get another? Rush GK going to try and save his team. Darragh O'Murcu to put the finishing touches on the ultimate comeback. It's an unbelievable save from Rush GK. Wow, what a save by the goalkeeper. That was an excellent penalty. There was nothing wrong with that. Now Bissett to step up for the Greens. That's a lot better, and it's a first ball in the back of the net in sudden death scenarios. Alex Nolan is going to try to step up, and the Oranges had 2 match points, missed them both. Now they're trying to save the day. A miss here would end it and would crown Greens victors for the second time in 2025. Alex Nolan, one of the man of the match candidates here today, has scored 1 penalty. Will be looking to save the Oranges' hopes. Can he do it? Just about. There was a hand got to it by Rush GK. Amy stepping up for this one. Big penalty. That is an excellent penalty. That is an excellent penalty. Now Heidi Mackin to save the Orange Day once again. A footballer at Cork City. An Irish international. But it won't be victory for the Orange team. Heidi Mackin misses and the Greens are crowned victors. 2 chances to win the game. The Oranges missed. The Greens have delivered. And Rush GK, the hero in Cobh, the Cobh man, gets the victory. And the Greens are victors and undefeated in 2025 in the Peil football charity match. Amber Arkins lofted above. Derry Fleming lofted above as well. A trophy shared, a trophy well won. Of course, the most important thing here today is raising funds for the Sheehy family. But there is no shame in victory for the Greens. They went through all the emotions. The Oranges could not complete the comeback. Full-time score, 15 all. The green team win on penalties. Couldn't tell you what the score on that one was, but the green team win on penalties. Our coverage doesn't end here. We'll show a bit of the celebrations. It was 4-3 on penalties being confirmed. Thankfully, someone is keeping track. 4-3 on penalties to the Greens.